All right, and just going to chat about the school a little bit. The school has approximately 2,692 alumni since its inception over 30 years ago, but only 280 of those are actually GLP students. So we make up a very small community within a larger organization. And I think that's part of the motivation why we're doing this. However, even with that small group, there are a lot of people who are employed at very interesting businesses, Toyota, Boeing, PwC. And so we feel like, if we could leverage our thinking, leverage our networks, we can achieve a lot with a small group of people. And so that's the, premise of why we're creating this alumni association. The school has 1,396 members who are paying members of the Alumni Association, but the Alumni Association is very static and inactive. And so that's another reason why we want to create this NUCB alumni network. So I just want to look back before I go forward. We created the NUCB SRC, and the founding members are here as well. So it's Matthew and Sipo. So thank you for joining us. And basically, we were a bit frustrated at the school in that they didn't provide a holistic, social or events or any other kind of networking opportunity or growing opportunity or development opportunity outside of just academics. And so then we created this SRC. The SRC is the Student Representative Council, and obviously engages with students and other student bodies to create more engagement and pick up the needs of the students and champion those and create things for students. So when we started the SRC, we started by creating a website. We wanted to create webinars, we wanted to create clubs, and within a very short space of time, a year or less actually, because it was about 9 months, we managed to create gaming clubs now, negotiation clubs. We've got a nomikai that we've, the SRC is now continuing to do, even, with 2 of us have left and now it's grown. And so I feel like with the Alumni Association or the alumni network that we're trying to create, we can, create similar results by using as fewer resources as possible, but leveraging on the talent or expertise of specific people so that we can grow this organization we're trying to grow. So why create an alumni network? There's 2 main things. Okay, also for the fact that every other amazing business school has a great alumni association. There are 2 specific audiences. One, the school, and the school benefits by leveraging from its probably best supporters and best ambassadors, which is the students, and especially us who access the international community, because already more people are applying, more people are aware of NUCB just from word of mouth or just from our experiences as well. So it makes sense that the school does something to keep in touch and work on the relationship with past students. It's also a valuable marketing tool. If someone wins the lotto, they'd want to donate money to the school, so it's good for fundraising too, and all those other reasons. But the main value that we want to create is actually for the alumni themselves, which is to create a platform for communication and expression of your experience, of what you're doing currently, and what your future ambitions are. And all of this can be done via connecting with your alumni. So there's a lot of things that can happen. There's groupthink, there's customer and product exchange. There's a lot of collaboration that we're hoping will organically happen just because of this, connection between the different alumni. And so we want to create that and champion that and hopefully grow it ourselves, for ourselves. For now, we've just created a basic vision and a few missions that we'd like to achieve. And the vision of the NUCB alumni network is to uplift the profile of NUCB Business School by engaging Japan's most inclusive and diverse alumni network of international, multidisciplinary professionals with a shared training, which is NUCB, and values and experiences. So our mission is built on 4 pillars. One is to promote the alumni network itself. And the bigger the reputation of the network and the bigger its reach, obviously, the more alumni will want to join and the more useful it will be to make an impact in each alumni's life or professional life. Two is to offer mentorship. So there is a need for mentorship. I know the SRC has started helping a lot of the first year students, but we're looking at mentorship on three levels, which is one, with the students themselves, two categories, the early students, and then there's also the leavers who are leaving the school, who are entering into the professional field. And then also the third tier, which is professionals like you and me, who have left the school but still want to develop their career with another peer. Three is to create and maintain connections. This is obviously important, but not just for the sake of networking, but also to create quality, meaningful content for the school, about the school, our interactions, and to create a platform for meaningful alumni engagement to highlight their careers or highlight their achievements. And then lastly is also to create opportunities. We all, like I said before, work for interesting companies and can share opportunities with students who are looking for places to work, or projects that may need interesting skills that obviously we all have and share. So the main aim of this meeting is just to highlight the fact that there is a need for recruitment, and we do need skills, we do need hands and feet. And, like we did with the SRC, we just did everything ourselves and the school caught up to us later. I feel like it's going to be the same situation with this, in that, the school's direction in terms of the alumni, they've realized that there's a need for more interaction, but it's just taking a very long time, or it's very slow to change. And so we're going to have to champion that, and then we will see later how we combine forces and how we, become one alumni network at the end of the day. In the communications portfolio, basically, we need somebody who's just going to be good with their social media. I mean, I think that's a no-brainer, and is happy to liaise with the other portfolios to try and glean information that is relevant to what we're trying to do and raise the awareness of the alumni network. Then we have the mentorship program. The mentorship program is obviously, as mentioned, three-tiered, so it is going to be quite intensive. But as the manager of that, it would be the thing of deciding, do you start with one thing and then how do you, evolve it over time? And obviously myself and Matthew will be there to help with resources or help with the rollout and the communication with the school, because that's our main focus. The case competition. This, I think, can grow into something really special for the school, because we do have a case library. I don't think it's been used. We don't have access to all the cases, but we are still working on getting all of that. But I think working with the partners that we have, or even finding new partners or sponsors, we can develop stronger external relationships with companies and people outside of the organization. So if any of these interest you guys, I'd like to invite you to our meeting. So every week we have a weekly meeting, and this meeting is just to take decisions, to give progress reports on specific things. The meeting is on Tuesday, and it is on Zoom, and it's at 7 p.m., which is 12 CST. After the meeting, I will send an invite to every single person, even those who are not in attendance. And if you'd like to join us for any of those things, please come through, and then we'll discuss exactly how we can roll things out and get into the specifics.